Howdy, I'm Luna. The artwork we're looking at today is called the Black Tower Decorating Company's Guild Hall. The artist is Aabari, and the owner of the Guild Hall is the Black Tower Decorating Company. Its address is a Freeport Large Guild Hall, Tier 2, and it is located on the Maj'Dul server. All right, it is finally time to check out the Black Tower Decorating Company's Guild Hall. The Black Tower Decorating Company is just the name of the guild that Aabari created for them in all their alts, okay? So that's all that's it, that members of this guild is just Aabari and their alts. And yeah, so when I first walked in, hold on, wait. Here's some information in case you wanted to know. It is quite full. This is it says a large guild hall, but it's a tier 2, so this is going to be a little bit of a smaller guild hall. But, okay, y'all remember Frostfire's, right? When we just did Frostfire's house with all the housing portals. Look at this. Aabari has done a similar thing in here. Oh my stars. Okay, so I believe that crystal comes with the guild hall. That must be Aabari's banner. I think we've seen that before. I feel like Aabari has put that in one of the other houses because I remember the tower and it's a black tower. Aha, yeah. And then we can take this. Oh, they just added this stuff from Tinkerfest in here. I like that on the black marble. That gives like a really good look. Okay, but first of all, teleporters. And they still have room for even more teleporters, but it looks like they've organized this, whoops, by house type. So you have all the Vakruel castles and the Zamarin, and oh, we got housing for the, oh my gosh, like Hall of Fame trophies that you can put in here. This is incredibly done. Very nice. This sprocket thing, lots of people use this to do houses, the sprocket's interlocked girder. It is a good way to display your housing portals. Holy guacamole. Okay, well, we better actually look at the rest of this house. So it looks like they got teleporters. What are these columns made out of? I think, oh, part of that is the Freeport. No? Black marble arched. Oh no, that's the, okay, yeah. I think that part of this is the Freeport house. Oh, and oh my gosh, wait, hold on. Can we climb this? Yes, so you can actually climb up to be able to click on, I just thought it was like a fancy thing, and then behind it is the actual, I think that's part of the Freeport Guild Hall, because I can't click it. But you can go up so that you can easily click on these. Oh my gosh, that's such a good idea. Okay, so teleporters, oh, it says watch where you click and wait for rendering, of course. Got the druid. What rug is that? Oh, it's a stone dais. Very pretty. Got every teleporter you can imagine. Oh my goodness. Oh, and there's the housing portal. That's important. So you can't get out of this room except to use the teleporter. So they've blocked off all the doors. All right. And we got this, you know, cool spinny thing right here. Oh my gosh, I just realized there are so many places to go check out, even though this is kind of a smaller guild hall. So let's just go ahead and start at the top and see where this teleport takes us. Markets and trade skills. Ooh, I mentioned in one of my previous videos that I like the blue and I like the ochre platforms. And then with this black marble, this is very Freeport. This is very nice. Okay, so some of the teleporters do lead to these rooms here, but we will just go to these offshoots and then, yeah, we'll kind of see where we can get to without. So how about we start at the stairs and I'll go to Adventurers Go left and we're gonna go into each room as we come until we get back to the stairs. How does that sound, okay? So the markets and stuff, we got Gambling Goblin. I don't want to turn on my lantern because I like how dark it is in here. So let's head into this purple room. Look at this. So this is where the guild mender hangs out. It looks like the forge area, maybe the tinkering area. So we got some tinkery stuff as well. Does this open? This might open. Tinkered control console. No, it does not open. Oh, I can see kind of behind it. There's a purple wall. Okay. And then the tinkering station. I don't think she says anything. Uh-oh. You know what, though? One thing I do know about Aabari is that generally they use the alternate models. Oh, that changed her a bit. Okay. All right. And yeah, she's just quiet. She's the Black Tower Decorating Company's tinkerer. Hello, tinkerer. All right. And then a shelf with other little doodads and whatnot-alls, things that you can use within your tinkering. Oh, look at that shelf up there with all the little crystals and things that you can use inside tinkering. This must be maybe the guild halls, some of them are what is it called? The uniforms, yeah. And then of course some are just here because this is right next to the forge. And we got weapons and some forgy stuff. And then, of course, the mender right here. Hello. All right. Coming around here, we have the guild broker and banker and the guild commodities exporter. Just, you know, everybody's guarded by these, you know, knights in black armor, I guess. And then, oh, it's a personal note. It doesn't say anything. Okay. And we have the house item depots right here. You know, because that's the most important. You got to keep that near the bank. All right, heading into the green room. This is the kitchen. Yeah, just the kitchen. So we have a little frog lock here named, oh, does not have a name. Okay, I like its purple skin. But look at this. They put this like meat thing, what is this called? The corned beef on this little tray and got the actor holding it to put it into the oven. I love that. And then, of course, the food and drink depot is right here close. I'm sure Aabari has more than one provisioner, my guess would be. Oh, my stars. I love this, all the little dishes and things. And then this nice little kitchen area. Oh, we got another house actor. So far, still, nobody is talking. Do you have a name? Nope. But it's got that almost like a childlike face with that alternate models. Interesting. Lots of goods and things. And of course, lots more storage. And here we go. This might be the provisioner. Nope. Well, it might be. Might be. Who knows? But yeah, right here by the kitchen, the food, the stove and keg. I think that's what it's called. Lots of corned beef around. And then all the bottles and drinks and such and whatnot-alls and, you know, things to make juice and what with. And then, of course, the guild bartender hanging out here with, like, I guess a bowl of candy. I would assume that's what that would be. Is this open? Nope. Well, I mean, there's just a window behind it, but still. I like these little alcoves with the little different trade skill areas in each one. So here is the collector with the collectible depot, an adornment depot, and the lore and legend depot all in one place. That's smart. Mine are in different places and it drives me nuts. Ooh, we've seen Aabari do this before with the walls lined with candles. And then this is another one. I just love these windows. The viridescent window. I haven't found a use for it yet in my own creations, but I love it. And then they've used this tinkered screen behind again with that black marble. I'm gonna have to remember that. That is really pretty. So obviously we found the deity altars room. And, you know, I'm sure Aabari has use for all of these altars with as many alts as they have. And we have the guild prophet, of course, here to get it all done. All right, whose altars are you praying at here? You are at the altar of Anashti Soul. And your name is the Black Tower. Ooh, I like your haircut, ma'am. Very nice. Yeah, this is a really cool room. I love the candles. I love the green stained glass. It's just gorgeous. All right, these two are event harvestables and common harvestables. Oh, they're able to separate them into two separate boxes. And we got the Guild Hunter, Miner, and Gatherer all right here. That is really cool. I love how the uniform for the Black Tower is just this black robe. It's fantabulous. All right, we're heading into, oh my gosh, there's signs. Hood phone. So the purple room, stop it. The purple room was forge and workbench, kitchen and pantry, altars and meditation. The blue room is going to be the loom and woodworking, and this pink room will be the chemistry and scribing when we get there. Okay. I'm glad I spotted that. All right, so yeah, so we got the sewing room. Still no talking. Okay. Oh, and look, this is where they have the uniform for everybody. So like, oh look, you can press the linens here, and it's got all this fun. I mean, I know this is a Freeport guild hall, but did you know you might have bodies underneath some of those sheets? Oh, I like that one hanging in the background too. Nice, very nicely done. Is this another uniform? Yes, so there might be some other uniforms. And I just love the different fabrics and cloths. Look, even a net hanging up here, and curtains that Aabari has put in here. And then of course the woodworking side where we get most of our furniture from. And then all the different boards and wood. Oh, I love that. That is a really cool idea. And then like you got your table with your stuff being made on here, and just more boards and a box of nails. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I like, this is my favorite side so far with all the little different pieces of wood. It's so silly, but I love it. Okay. All right, so we found the fuel merchant, the rush order agent, and the recipe salesman. None of these notes say anything. They're there for decoration. Oh, and then the fuel depot, of course, is right there. All right, last room off this little offshoot. And we got a chemist working hard. And then, you know, ooh, a garden, because you got to get your, you know, stuff to make your potions and potions and, you know, alchemy and such. And then all the different bottles and vases and whatnots to store. Or maybe it has like things in it for you to use. The groundskeeper is right here. Oh, because, yeah, and then the poison potion and totem depot. And then, oh, that almost looked like a chemistry table sunk down, but that's the chemistry table. This is just a handmade chemistry table by Aabari. Of the stained glass, I'd say the pink is probably my least favorite, just because they used this gray. If they had used black, I think that it would have been much more my favorite. But the gray and the pink just doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't pop as much. And I'm sad about that. So yeah, so lots more little things. Oh, look at that. And then of course you have the scribing table, so that's why you have all the books and ink wells and whatnot alls, and you're over here scribing away. And all the books. Oh my gosh. Oh, and this is, oh, okay, so that, I thought maybe they would say something, but no, they're just scaled leather and engraved leather. Just checking to be sure. And then the scroll depot, obviously. I love the flaming tome there too. Oh my gosh, okay. And then the guild stylist is right here. Now, we can head down this hallway, which I think that's what we're gonna do. And then we'll eventually check the teleport pad and make sure we didn't miss anything. Hopefully I don't do like I did in Frostfires and just completely overlook the very top one. Because, you know. Oh, okay, so look, they've labeled Return to Guck. These are the different X packs. This is cool to do. Planes of Prophecy. I love these paintings. They're so nice. And the fact that, you know, you get them free if you buy the collectors. Actually, I think it's any of them. Blood of Lucklin and the Planes of Power. Very nice. Oh, and here's another one. This one is Lost Dungeons of Norath. That must be an old one. Oh, wow. There's more. Okay. Left, I guess. And we'll see where we end up. Oh, look, I didn't even realize they're wearing the guild heraldry. I don't know how to pronounce that word. Let's see. This one is Reign of Shadows. I like how that one's like a different shape. And then Gates of Discord. Did Aabari collect every one? They might have. Let's go over here, because there's an upstairs area. Chaos Descending is another one that's shaped differently. And Tears of Vishan. All right, let's head up, where we have even more artwork. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's see. This is, oh, okay, so this is the, like the personal guild halls that you can decorate. So this is where Aabari has chosen to do those instead of downstairs with the rest of the houses, which that makes sense. Okay, Dragons of Norath. Ooh, I like that one. I want her outfit or similar like to her outfit, but no, they don't have it. I'm sad. Okay. Renewal of Row. And Scars of Destruction. Aabari's gonna have to find room because we just got the new one. I forget what it's called. And then another personal guild hall for Strifehorn. I like how that side, oh, that's, look, there's signs. Hold on, what does it say? Ladies Lounge and Gentlemen's Lounge. All right. So, oh, let's go up here to the throne room. Ooh, I like that, how the water's like going up. Oh, my stars. Oh, wow. There's so much. Look at this. Oh, wow. Because this is like an outdoor area, I think. And then the water is just cascading everywhere throughout here. What a throne room. My goodness. And then King of the Black Tower says, welcome to the Black Tower Decorating Company. Enjoy the many works of my decorators. And you're bald, but you have a beard. So I think that's how you're supposed to be. Let's just check. Let's just check. Let's turn off all models. Oh no, okay, so we're gonna turn them back. Select all models. I'm pretty sure that's how it's supposed to be. I love the things added to the chair because of course they look like the king. That is so cool. All right, let's head back to the teleporter. Oh, we have some more art here. So we have Omens of War and Ballads of Zamara. Yay. Yeah, I'm really interested to see where is Aabari going to put the next one. Maybe they'll put them inside the lounges. Who knows? Okay, so there's a teleporter here. I think we've seen everything, but let's just go ahead and make sure. So mark as a trade skill. Housing and transportation. No, that's different. That's in a different spot. We have not seen that because we've seen the kitchen and pantry, chemistry and scribing, altars and meditation, forge and workbench, and the Lubin woodworking. So we need to go to housing and transportation. Oh, we have been here. Oh, Lord. I'm so silly. Of course, this is where we've been. Okay, so we have seen everything. I'm going to go back to, where is it? No. Lumen woodworking. This was my favorite room. Oh my goodness, I love the wood. Cat, I need you to stop licking my hand and stretching in front of my screen. I'm trying to film. Oh dear. All right, thank you so much, Aabari. We've gotten to see so much of your work, and now we finally get to see the hub where you create all of your creations from, your guild hall. And it was a lot of fun. There was a lot of good. I love how you have, each little section. You do that in your houses a lot too, where it has themes in each section and colors, and yeah, I'm a sucker for that kind of thing. So if you would like to tell Aabari what your favorite part of their guild hall was, you can do so down below in the comments on YouTube, on the forums, or send Aabari an in-game mail because artists like to get feedback on their work. And with that said, we will see you all in my next video.